project because it's my favorite sport ever, and I would never give it up for nothing. I've always wanted to know how different pitches move up, down, and sideways. It's interesting to think about it because we don't know at all how our games work. So I'm going to do this project for guys and girls who play baseball and softball. Take a look back at my project. The man who invented baseball is known as Albert Doubleday. It was invented in Cooperstown, New York during the summer of 1839. In New York City, they made a ball where the baseball has to be 5.5 to 6 ounces and 8 to 11 inches round, and it's currently the same ball now. How did baseball originate? Baseball was originated before the Civil War between 1861 and 1865. A group of people rounded up at the off to play. In 1871, the first professional baseball league was made. At the beginning of the 20th century, large cities from the east had teams and divided them into the leagues, the National League and the American League. The history of pitching. A long time ago, it was done underhand in baseball. But it was changed to overhand now. But throwing underhand is a natural way to throw it. We can throw up to 1,000 pitches a week underhand. But for overhand, you can only throw 100 to 120 and then you're out for 2 games. Why is there different baseball pitches? If you pitch, you're going to throw all kinds of pitches. You're going to have to because you can't keep throwing fastballs because everyone is going to catch up on it. Every pitcher uses different pitches to throw the batter all off so he's not ready for the next pitch. But you may have fun using these then. But it takes long to learn how to throw the pitches right. Like a curveball. It took me a year to learn how to throw it the best way possible. So you guys say it's easy to throw any pitch or just play baseball. You're wrong, very wrong. It's fun but challenging at the same time. And here are all kinds of different pitches. 1 is a 4-seam fastball. 2 is a 2-seam fastball. 3 is a cutter. 4 is a splitter. 5 is a forkball. And 6 is a curve. What I have learned about this project. This project was very fun and interesting at the same time to learn about it. To learn about my favorite sport and what the other pitches do when you throw them. I have learned that every softball and baseball player should know the science behind the pitches we throw and use to make the batter all bounce. It was a cool project to do, and I would do it again and again. Student dog.
You don't have to read all this.
Oh, alright.
Round of applause for you.
Question.
Adrian, questions? Go.
Question. What's the difference between the National League and the American League?
The National League is it's like from the other side of the country, like the west or east, and from Canada, but the American League is from like around here. Like I'm around the U.S., like Colorado, Cincinnati, New York.
So you're saying that the leagues have foreign countries?
Yeah, they
Baseball
did.
teams in them?
They did, yeah.
Okay. And what about Cincinnati Reds versus the Cleveland Indians? One is National League and one is American League.
They're both American.
No, Cincinnati Reds are National League.
Oh, they are? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, and so what's the main difference that people are upset about one versus the other? What's a major rule difference between the 2 leagues?
National.
The answer would be the pinch hitter. Okay, so we need to worry about that. All right, and when you're talking about these pitches, put your hand down for a second, Buzz. You're talking about these pitches, you four seam versus a two seam? Explain that to me, please.
The four seam is like, if you get a circle around the baseball, you put them on the both circles, so there's two, so you put your fingers, there's four. And then a two seam is where circle around and it goes around again.
Uh-huh.
You put it on the seam that goes around. I
Okay.
would bring a baseball, but I forgot to show you guys.